take a piece of card, preferably black, and fold it in half, and then mark a point roughly in the middle of one of the sides like that, and then pierce a hole in it. And the best way of doing that is to place some blue tack down underneath it and just poke a pair of scissors through the card and into the blue tack. And you notice what I've done here is I've even taped up the scissors for safety's sake. I'm just making a nice hole in the cardboard like that. Pull the scissors out, take the blue tack away, and you have something that looks like that. I'm just going to put that to one side for a moment. Then take a handful of cotton wool and just squeeze it very tightly into a ball, and then take an old pair of tights or a stocking. Now, it's best to ask before you do that. And then put your hand inside the tights like that, and just place the ball of cotton wool into that hand and clasp it tightly around it, and then pull the tights off like that, trapping the cotton wool inside. And the best way to trap it is just to turn it a couple of times at the end like that, and then pop an elastic band over the edge. Now I just have to turn that a couple of times like that to make it nice and tight. There it is. And then I'm just going to trim off the excess tights like that. And you have something that looks like that. And then just turn it round and just pull some of the cotton wool through the tights like that, and just tweak it into a sort of peak, or dare I say, a nose. And then place it in your hand and take a felt tip pen and draw on two eyes, one there and one there. And you might have to just press your pen in so that the ink soaks into the cotton wool. And underneath the nose, a little mouth there again. And again, you may just have to go over it a couple of times so that the ink will take into the cotton wool. And there it is, a little face. And then bring in your cardboard and just poke the back of the tights and the elastic band bit through the back of the card like that, just pulling it through at the back, and just turn it round to face the front. And what is it? I don't know, but there's a whole family of them over there. There's Mum and Dad, and next to them are the grandparents, and I've put some cotton wool on there for their hair, and I've even tied some cotton around their nose and pulled it tightly and sort of puckered their faces. And next to them is a little baby, I think. And what do you do with them? I don't really know, but I can't stop making them. He was the first, then I did a few more, and then they just sort of took over. Try it yourself. Whatever they are.
Oh, those are very silly indeed. Whatever they are. Hello, it's me again, the head. Wrap a handful of cotton wool inside the boot of an old pair of tights, put an elastic band on, and then create a face. Make sure you ask about the tights, though, won't you? And what are they? Well, if he doesn't know, how do you expect me to know?